Okay, so today I thought I would show you a look into my baking and spice cabinet in my kitchen. I spent this morning kind of reorganizing it a little bit using some of my Dollar Tree finds, and I will just jump right in and show you why and where I put everything. So I will just go ahead and start here on the bottom. What I wanted to do was do like spices, things that we use the most on the bottom. So I just have this turntable. I got this a while ago. I probably got it at Target if I had to guess, but it's just nice because I can put any of the seasonings that we use the most when we're cooking or grilling outside. So I have that here, and I definitely have space. I did throw out a couple of spices that were expired, so I do have room for more if I purchase a few more, which I probably will, because grilling season is fun. I have some salt and pepper shakers here. These are my Fiesta, my red ones. I also picked up at Target these spice bottles, I guess you would call it, and they have this chalkboard on the front here. I haven't used the chalkboard yet because I don't have a chalk marker and I want it to look nice. So for now I just leave them blank. I took the labels off of my old containers and put them on the back, so I still do know what they are. I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out what they are, though I only have a few of them, so I won't be confused. But these open up and you can either shake them on, of course, they have like the sifter on the top, or take that off. So and then this is pepper, so I have another one of those. And plenty of room in the back here for more, which I love. After I kind of went through everything, I have a lot more space, so I'm pretty excited about that. So we'll see what I decide to put in there. I also have this, it's a salt box. It says salt, I'll show you. It says salt here. And I just have salt in there. It came with this little spoon. Haven't used it yet, but it's really cute. So just a little salt dish. And then I have this spice rack, and I got this rack I think at Walmart for only a few dollars. I just put a lot of the smaller spices and seasonings that we have on here, and of course I do have room for more, so that's nice. Just have some toothpicks. I think I get those at the dollar store. And something I don't think people really think about is there's storage underneath these spice racks too. So you can store things that you aren't using under there or don't need to get to as often under there. So like you can see I hid like the pepper that I still have left after filling that jar. I have my chicken bouillon cubes under there too. So there is space for storage under those too. Okay, so like I was saying, I put this little grippy thing on the bottom. It's just really nice so things don't slide around, especially if you're using like glass containers. You just don't want them to fall out and break and slip around. So I just like the grippies. So that is the spice shelf. On the next shelf is my favorite, and that is my baking shelf. Yes, Macie?
I'm going to open this.
Here's Princess Macie. Open what?
Open this.
What's in it?
It's in cards.
Cards? Here you go, Princess Macie.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Okay, so this is our baking cabinet here. So I bought these labels, or I got these actually from my mother because I know you're watching. She got these, I believe, off of Etsy, and they're just like decals like you would put on a wall. So they'll easily come off if I decide I don't use that particular ingredient anymore or whatnot, but I think these are all pretty generic ones, so I love them. They just add a little bit of pop, and it's very helpful to be able to see what's in these. So let me just show you one of these containers. My mother also got me addicted to these containers.
Mom.
What?
Mom.
It's impossible to record a video. I tried when they were napping and they woke up. Yes.
It's my card.
I see it. That's awesome.
It's my card.
It is your card with a picture of you.
Uh-huh.
So these are lock and lock containers, and I get them off of QVC, and they come in different colors. I chose red, but they lock on all four sides and make it airtight. So I just love them. I think they're really great. And then inside I just have like these are Tupperware like little scoopers. So I have that. I don't have scoopers in all of them, but in the sugar and flour I do, because of course we use those the most. So let me put this back. See how they just lock in. So I have my sugar, my flour, my powdered sugar, my brown sugar, my oatmeal, and then in this little container, I have caramels in there for baking. So when I decide to make a dessert that needs caramels, I have those in there. Because usually I don't have those on hand, so I'm happy I do. Behind there, I have chocolate chips in a lock and lock container and some coconut. So those are my main baking ingredients. And then over here, I have other items. So up here, I have this tin, and I just got this out of the Target dollar section. And in this tin, I still need to label it, but I have all my food coloring. And then for now, I just threw these cupcake liners in there, pipers, until I decide where I want to put those or find a cute container. So that's the striped bucket. They have all kinds of different colors and designs. Something unique, I was looking for a cheap solution for putting my baking powder, baking soda that still was cute, so you could still see in it to see when you need new. And I found these at Target. You can find them anywhere though. They're just canning jars. And they're really cheap right now because everyone's canning. So these are the smaller mason jar. So in those I have baking soda, I have a label there, and baking powder.
Mom,
Yes?
I'm gonna start this again.
Okay. And then I have another one that's cornstarch. Here's another one of those spice container things with cinnamon. I'm sorry. You want it shut?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, Mommy.
So I have cinnamon. I don't have a label on this one yet, but I need to make one. But I know what that is. If I open it and smell it, I'll know it's cinnamon. And here's one of my Dollar Tree little containers here. So you can pull that out. It doesn't come out very easily apparently because of those grippies, which I love. So in here is one of those totes. I just decorated with some washi tape around it just to add a little pop of color to it. And here I just have like all my extracts that I would use for baking. So there's room in here for more items if I decide to add more or just throw different things in there during the holiday season. So have those. Okay, so I have it back now, and this little shelf thing I think I found at the Dollar Tree as well. It's very small, but it's perfect for what I needed it for because these are shorter items on a big shelf. It just works out great. I was happy. I actually had that on hand here and didn't quite know where I was going to use it and decided to put it there, and I'm very happy I did because it just gives me more space to work with here. On the side here I have one of like those clips or hanger things. I just put one of these scoops. If I ever want to maybe scoop out like brown sugar or powdered sugar, I just have a little scoop in there. It's supposed to be like an ice scoop, but it's perfect size and color for all my baking goods. So I just hung that in there. And then lastly, I pulled this out to show you what was behind it. I'll put this back here for you now. I have my sprinkles. We love sprinkles. I love sprinkles on ice cream, and I've passed that on to my daughter. Okay, so I'm back again, and Macie wants to help, she says. So here's our basket of sprinkles here. And I saw this on My So-Called Home yesterday. She had posted like a cheap, free way to organize things. And so this is actually like a strawberry container. It was a really good idea because sprinkles are so colorful, and I don't like to like hide them in like a box like this because it's just fun to see them. They make me happy. I love sprinkles. So that is the second shelf. Macie, do you like sprinkles? Yeah, she's shaking her head yes. What's your favorite sprinkles?
That one.
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Mama, I like that sprinkles.
Here, you hold those for me, okay? Okay, and then the top shelf are things we don't use nearly as often, but needed a place.
Mom.
What?
I think going good.
Okay. Okay. So up here I have more grilling spices in here. This is another Dollar Tree basket. So it's one that has a handle, but I don't know if we'll ever use the handle. But it has fits quite a few of them in there. So I just have that pushed back because, like I said, we don't use those nearly as often, like our Lowry's or things like that. Next I have this. This is actually, I think, meant for cotton swabs, but I had an extra one, and I was like, oh, that'll be cute to display those silicone baking cups. So threw those in there. I use those only when we run out of like the paper ones because they're kind of a pain to wash. What? I see. Don't touch, please. Also, I have a couple just extra containers. It's nice to have a couple of extras in case they end up not selling them anymore, or just you can't find them and you want everything to look uniform, of course. So I have one of those extra spice containers. And then I have an extra small mason jar there. And then I just have some extra like sugar, flour, and salt up top. So when these containers are low, I'll just go ahead and grab the bags up top and fill them up. So that is what is on the top shelf. So here is one last glimpse at my new cabinet. Thank you for watching. Macie, can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Look at the camera. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, what do you want to take a video of?
I'm gonna take a video from Macie.
Okay.
Here we are. And Mommy on the top.
Okay, yep, you talk. Hold the camera up so we can see it.
Mommy,
Hold it up.
here we are. And had Kinky and Mommy I'm talking and had those. Okay.
Yep, can you show them the sprinkles?
And here we are. Have sprinkles with the brownies and we have those hats. Remember my mind. Those and a cup up there, and Mama, I'm gonna take it down. I'm not finished.
You're not finished?
Here we are.
Okay, show the camera.
Here we are. Have Madam, have Baby Boo up top, and have Baby Two up top. Have Baby Two Boo. I'm not finished, Mom. Mommy, I'm almost done.
You're almost done?
Mommy, I'm almost done.
Okay.
Here we are, have sprinkles, and up there, and have those, and Mommy, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Look at the camera.
Bye-bye. Good.